Somebody who is afraid of crowd less than 30,000 people wants to govern a country of over 200 million people. Charles Anyago, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. In an interview with the AIT during the Kakaki program, Charles Anyago, spokesperson of Atiku Akwa Presidential Campaign Council, PDP, said that somebody who is afraid of crowd that is less than 30,000 people wants to govern a country of over 200 million people. He made a statement while reacting to the rumor of the All Progressive Congress candidate's health issue in Minna. How it can affect the country and whether is there a need for a presidential candidate to come up with proof of their health fitness. Charles Anyago firsthand said that for just anybody who is not in the medical field, health is seen in just two ways. First, mental alertness, and second is physical fitness. He said nobody has a problem with Tinubu's physical fitness because at his age, he can afford to even use a walking stick, and there is nothing that says even cripples cannot be Nigeria's president. He said the fear is the age of his ideas. Charles Anyago said the All Progressives Congress had rallies in other places, and in those places, no fear of crowd. Now it thus appears that it has become another concern for us that somebody who is afraid of a crowd of less than 30,000 people wants to govern a country of over 200 million people. I do not know how that's it. Well, unfortunately, what Charles Anyago is saying, this is what many Nigerians has been saying, has been talking about. This issue has caused, a lot of discussions, arguments, in fact, use of uncivilized and very abusive words. Immediately you tell some people that Tinubu is not mentally fit for that particular city. They start, number one, it's not even physical. It's not just amount. It's not physical. But the thing is, at his age, he's actually healthy at his age. But the mental age, the mental alertness, just like Charles Anyago said. We don't want somebody who's going to be there and who is going to be, like we keep hearing in the news that our president, the sitting president, does not have ideas of certain issues in the country. It does not sit in well. I mean, it rings a back bell. There's someone who is supposed to be supervising things that are happening so that he will make sure that nothing goes wrong, is not aware of some things happening. You can now see how some things can happen and, can happen without a trace. Can you now see? I think about 2 days ago, I read a news article where they said over how many million? It was 23 point how many trillion naira has been embezzled through, I don't know that particular tax they called it. And I was open, my mouth was hanging agape, and all happened with the president on seat. Why? Because he's not mentally alert. You understand? Everything supposed to stop at the table. If the ones that does not stop at the table, if he finds out, he makes it stop at his table. So imagine we're having this kind of problem. We're having one corruption issue. Somebody stole our money, almost how many billion naira. That's one we have not recovered it. I mean somebody in the government, the accountant general. You understand? And then now, we're hearing issues. I don't know how true it is. I don't know if they're trying to set maybe fill up. I do not know because of this is new money policy, and I do not know if this is true or not. But if this is true, how can someone that kind of money, trillion, the other one is billion, and this is just two people. I have not started saying others. Do you understand? So we need somebody who is alert. There are times, okay, don't even say there are times. Let me give one example again. I think it was about 4 or 5 months ago that the president, or 3 months ago that the president was threatened. Do you understand? That the president was threatened and he had no idea about it. El-Rufai came now to tell us that he had no idea about it. And I was like, are you serious? The president of a country, the person that is supposed to be holding the fort for us at the front, is not aware. That thing broke me. It broke my heart. So how? That means one day they can just come and do anything because he's not aware. We need somebody who is going to be there and is going to be very alert. He's going to be alert, security-wise. health-wise, educational-wise, economy-wise. He's going to be at a lot. He's somebody who he can easily, by himself, know who is working and who is actually just, pretending to work. Do you actually know it can be possible? If your boss is the kind of person that walks into the office odd hours, or let's say, for instance, somebody gives you a contract, and the person has paid you and, you are just doing your job. If you're somebody who is diligent, you're not going to be bothered or not. I've heard of governors who they have given contract to contractors and, they have dressed so casually and go there to monitor what they're doing. It is there they know, oh, this contractor, okay, he's doing his work. We're going to give him more. It is there they know, oh, this one, they know they do their job now. Play then for this place. Do you understand? Oh, they are using standard. That is it. You need somebody who, even after telling them, find this for me, he goes and gets it for himself. So that he will be able to know people on his team who are actually with him. Not those who are very, have a very lackadaisical attitude. And it was only when they see him, they try to pretend to work. So we need somebody who, and if somebody who is wanting to come in, have that kind of attitude. Nigeria, make you no agree. Make you no agree. This is like we're sitting on a time bomb. Okay? Nobody is a stone. Anybody can be sick at any time. So, Mr. Man, face a problem and leave Tinubu alone. Either you like it or not. Tinubu for president come February 2023. Wow. Okay. Envy of someone that cannot make sense while talking. Okay. Go and talk about your candidate. Leave Tinubu alone. And somebody is saying it is envy. Envy for what? I don't understand. Me, an average Nigerian, is envy of Tinubu. How now? For what? Ha. Okay, we know Charles Onagu is a PDP bootlicker. I should say way back. No, you don't need to say he's a bootlicker. That is how everybody behaves or talks about their candidate. Everybody wants their candidate to be seen as the best. So you don't expect them to come and start singing the praise of all progressive Congress. But the thing is, whether he's a bootlicker of the PDP or is a member of the PDP, the thing is, what he's saying makes absolutely sense. This one I'm supporting because what he's saying makes sense. If not the one will not make sense, in a kuku no message, I will say no, this one no follow. Alright. Oh, that is if you even realize the population size of a country. Somebody is asking, are you God? If you know Tinubu is sick and he will die before you raise up your hand. It is not a matter of whether he is even... People who are even saying he might even die in that particular state. I'm saying it's not even about dying. It's about being there and not being there. We don't even want a president who is going to be there and yet he's not going to be there. We already have a wonderful example of that. And it is not going down well with us. It is not profitable. So Nigerians, the ball is sitting in a court. If you want somebody who is going to be very vibrant, very agile, somebody who can move mountains, who can go into the depth of the sea and look for solutions to our numerous problems, then we have to vote for somebody who is healthy mentally and physically as well. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in.